Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I am so glad to have you join me today. I am really pumped about today's video. This is just going to be a fun video where I'm going to share some recent purchases that I have made over the last couple months. This can range anywhere from skincare to beauty to fashion, whatever. It's just a bunch of random things I picked up. I'm going to let you know what I've been testing out, what I've been trying out, what my thoughts are. I've also had a few items sent to me that I'm really ecstatic to share with you today. Let's just admit it, ladies. Anything that comes in the little black and white striped Sephora bag makes us happy. I know it does you and I know it does me. I also love orange. This bag kind of matches my dress today, but anything in an Ulta bag also makes me a little bit giddy. And you know what? I even get really excited about a Sally Beauty bag. So without further ado, let's dive into what I have been picking up and using lately. I don't want to spend too much time talking about every single thing because I have a lot of things to go through, and I've talked probably about a lot of this stuff in the past. But if you've been following me long enough, you probably know by now that I'm pretty organized and I like to go in categories. So that being said, let's start with hair products. Picked up 3 cans of my Tresemme Tray 2 hairspray, always on repeat. Love this stuff. I also picked up my favorite styling mousse. This one is by It's a 10. It's called Miracle Styling Mousse. Love this. I picked up a couple more Velcro rollers. I have been tapping back in to my big bucket of Velcro rollers. I like to use these especially and really only on day one hair because it gives me a lot of volume and lift to my hair, and a lot of times that will make me like first day hair because I generally don't. Most of you probably already know that. What I have found out though is I just seem to run like 1 or 2 rollers short. So I picked up another set. I have the majority of the blue, but you can buy these in different diameter. Definitely recommend that if you're looking to get some volume, even if you just use them in the crown area. So really love that. Moving on to skincare. You know the micellar cleansing waters are really popular. They're great for removing makeup, and I know I have been a big fan. I have the Garnier, and I'm really happy with that. Well, I decided to pick up the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts brand right here. This is the micellar cleansing water. Really liking this, almost liking it a little bit more than the Garnier. So I think I will continue to use this, very happy with it. The other thing that I picked up was the Dual Effect Eye Makeup Remover. I am loving this. It is awesome. So I'm kind of tying this in with that Egyptian magic that I show you all the time that I use to get rid of my makeup. I'm using them in combination together, and I'm going to do a PM skincare routine tutorial for you coming up soon here within the next couple weeks. So I will show you how I use this product, but really loving it. The next item I want to talk about also falls into the skincare line, but this is not something that I picked up on my own. Rather, it is something that was sent to me. I was reached out by a company that has a line called TwinMedix. I'm not going to go in a great amount of detail on this product line because I just started using it, and I will eventually do a full review on this. I've been using it for about a week and a half, and I am really loving it. Boy, have I noticed some results, and I don't like to really give a review on a product until I have been using it for about 6 weeks. But I am definitely seeing some results. I'm loving the texture. I love the packaging. They come in little bottles like this here. Here's 3 of them right here. And then there's a couple more cleansing type products right here. So I'm really loving everything about it. What's really unique is there's something for everything. I love how everything is broke down between AM and PM, and it will tell you exactly when you want to use the product. We're using all the full strength active ingredients that I always love to use in my skincare because, as you know, I am heavily into the anti-aging and I like powerhouse ingredients. They definitely do have these in this TwinMedix line. Continue to follow me on Snapchat and I'll give you more updates. I've already talked about it once and I will continue to do that as I am testing this out over the next few weeks, but when I am all done in about 6 weeks total, I will give you a final review of what I think of this, but so far really loving it. Moving on to more body items, picked up some more of my Jergens Natural Glow. You would have saw a couple of these cut up, scraped out, and emptied in my empties video that I just put out. I always pick this up. It is always on repeat. I can't even tell you how many of these I go through in a year. And I get them in the medium to tan, but it'll all be linked below as well as in the corresponding blog post. Picked up a new little item that I'm loving. Oh my gosh, this stuff rocks. It's by Vita Liberata. It's called Body Blur. I kid you not, ladies. This stuff is awesome. I have it on today on my arms. What this little gem does is it's almost like a body makeup. It does not rub off on your clothes. It gives you a slight sheen, but nothing too drastic. I find out that sometimes the products that we use, like let's say the Lorac Tantalizer, love that, but it is almost too shimmery. It's just, it almost reflects light too much, and I don't want that. It's a little bit too artificial. I do like that, but I've always had to knock it down a notch by putting another moisturizer in it. This Vita Liberata Body Blur is not that way. You put this on, it's perfect right out of the tube. It just gives you that exactly airbrushed look to your skin. It looks great on the legs, no trouble transferring, basically odorless. I've been loving it and I've been wearing it all the time. Cannot recommend this enough. I don't think it's very cheap. I don't remember what I paid for it, but so worth it, and a little bit goes a long way. It really spreads out. All right, let's move into makeup. I have a lot of little gems to share with you guys today. So I ran out of my drugstore foundation, and then I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I have been loving that. Well, one of my daughters was out of a foundation. She does not live at home, so I gave her one of mine, and then the other one that I have was a little bit too light for me. So I was in the market for some foundation. Well, I reached out to Amy Henson, as you guys know from my videos with Amy, and I asked her what some recommendations she had. She gave me a couple recommendations, and I narrowed down my search to the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I did test this out way back in the day when it first came out, but I decided to go ahead and pick it up because the color match was perfect. Let me just share a little quick tip with you. When you're going to pick up a foundation, a new one, let's say you already have a current foundation in your arsenal that is the perfect color. The most perfect color of foundation for my skin tone is one by CoverGirl, and I talk about that in my YouTube video, Best of Beauty Face. Well, what I did is, because there was just a little bit of a remnant in the jar, I took it with me when I went to Ulta. So then when I looked at some of the foundations that Amy had recommended to me, I wanted to see which one really matched perfectly for color, because if there's one thing about the Urban Decay All Nighter that I find out, I have never found my exact perfect shade. So it is one thing to love a foundation, but it is another thing to find that perfect color. Well, this Amazonian Clay in the color medium beige was a perfect color. It matched up. And I love kind of the consistency of this one because it is almost more, it squeezes out, and it's almost more of like a moussey type, not really a mousse, but you know what I mean? It's like a cream with a moussey texture, and it applies really nice. I've been super, super happy with it. The other one I decided to pick up was an oldie but goodie. I wore this way back in the day, and that is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I mean, this is a cult following. I don't think I've ever found anybody that likes a full coverage finish to their foundation being disappointed with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in the shade Wheat. This is a little, just a tad bit darker than the Tarte one that I picked up. So when I am really on my self-tanning game, I have been wearing this one because it matches better. This is the one that I am wearing today. When I haven't been self-tanning as much, I will go to the Tarte one, but I'm loving both of these. Very happy with this purchase. The other little thing that I just decided to try out is, you know, I've been using my beauty blender for some time. In fact, I picked up a new beauty blender right here. This one, I didn't know that there was a Beauty Blender Pro. I had the pink one. So this will be my first time using the Beauty Blender Pro, and I've really been liking the Beauty Blender how it leaves the consistency of my foundation. But I haven't cracked this one open yet. But you know, I am kind of a beauty junkie, and I do like testing out new things. I don't know how many of you recall way back in the day, the Sigma Flat Kabuki Brush F180. Big, huge thing on YouTube when this brush first came out. Everybody was ranting and raving about it. I never jumped on board. I tend to be that one that just doesn't. Well, my one daughter, Kirsten, my oldest one, the one that's almost 24, She has been using this brush for years. In fact, she's getting ready to purchase her third one because eventually you do have to repurchase brushes. Well, I got a Nordstrom gift card for my birthday, so I decided to apply it to one of these brushes. And when I first got it, so this is it right here. When I first got it, I was putting my makeup on. I'm like, I am not gonna like how my makeup turns out because I've never used a brush kind of like this. It's not very dense. But what I love, now that I'm getting used to it, it's helping out, but what I love is the finish of my makeup. So I really am happy with this purchase. If I wouldn't have liked it, I would have sent it back, but I'm really happy that I did. That got a little long-winded, sorry for that one. All right, well, let's move on to mascara. At Ulta, for your little birthday, they always have a little birthday promotion, so whenever it's the month of your birthday, you can go in sometime that month and pick up your birthday gift. They had this Lancome Monsieur Big mascara right here. The first couple days that I used the mascara, I did really like it, but you know, it takes a little while to figure out if something's going to work for you. And I wouldn't say I don't like it, but I don't know that I would tell somebody to go out and purchase it, and I definitely didn't like it enough to purchase. What I ended up doing is just going back to my old reliable, one of my favorite mascaras. I'm gonna use this one up because I like it enough to use up and there's still some product in there, but I just picked up my CoverGirl, the Super Sizer. I use this, I don't use the waterproof version, I use the original, and I like it in the very black because I have the darker hair. But this is one of my favorites. It's very reliable, so I'm always happy with that one. Let's move on to the Sephora birthday gift that I picked up, which I am loving. So if you have a birthday coming up, you will get your little postcard from Sephora, and you will go in and you will get this cute little box, and in that box is going to be a Tarte gift, and you get this Tarteist lip paint, and I think it's in the color Birthday Suit. Very nude, do like it, a little bit too warm tone for my skin, so this would look great on somebody else more so than me because I look better pulling a little bit more cool tones, but it's definitely workable. I'll probably end up giving it to my one daughter, McKenna, because this would look great on her. But yeah, I did like it. But what I am loving is the blush that came in that kit. Oh my gosh, it is perfect. I already know that I love the Tarte blushes, but you know my all-time favorite is the BH Cosmetics, that one in there. But that is such a pain in the butt to carry that big package everywhere. Well, since I have gotten this blush, and the color is called Party, P-A-A-A-R-T-Y. I love it because it all goes with the birthday theme. Birthday suit, lip paint, and a party blush. So I love the whole packaging thing. This color is so perfect. This is all I've been wearing ever since I got it. I am definitely gonna purchase this in the full size. I didn't see it on the Ulta website, but I do see that Sephora carries it. So it could be exclusive to Sephora, but definitely gonna pick that up. Don't you love that sound? There's just something about, something about that I love. I don't know what it is. I think I'm getting a little bit long-winded. I need to just, it's so easy to do because I love this stuff and I have passion for it. I want everybody to know when I love something. So anyway, all right, let's talk about you know, sometimes I hate that whole holy grail, but I just have a holy grail lip cocktail right now and I'm loving it. Most of this will be no surprise. How many times have I talked about my lip pencil by Palladio in the color Rose? This is my holy grail #1 lip pencil. I bet you I wear this 99.9% of the time. I really do because it goes with everything. It's my perfect shade. So picked up another one of those. I always like to have 2 of these on hand. Always. If one runs out, I'm picking up another one right away. I also, let me just say, when somebody runs out of lipstick, when you run out, that is just the true test. Well, again, we're talking Palladio. The Palladio line is carried at Sally Beauty, and it's like drugstore pricing, mind you, which I love. But look at my bullet. I'm right down to the nitty gritty. This is my #1 holy grail favorite lipstick right now. The texture, the color, the price, you cannot beat it. I love it. But as you can tell, it's getting to where it's hard to put on. So what did I pick up? I don't even have the seal broke yet. I need to take it off, but I picked up another Palladio in the color Shirley Pink. It is divine. The other thing that I picked up, and let me just say I'm wearing this whole lip cocktail today. The other thing that I picked up, which is such a perfect color gloss for me, is this Ulta. So it's Ulta's line, so dirt cheap. High Shine Color Lip Gloss, in the color Elizabeth, so it's a name. But this is definitely a cool undertoned mauvey pink color. It looks beautiful over top of the Shirley Pink with the Palladio rose lip liner. Feels good. Love it. Love this whole cocktail. This is my just go-to. It's my holy grail. Love it all. Moving into more accessory items, the first thing I want to share is my phone case, and really it's just because you guys are always asking about it. I will take my outfit of the days a lot of time in a full-length mirror and put them on Snapchat, and you guys can see this phone case. I love it. It's the perfect colors for spring and summer. It goes with everything, so yeah, lots of fun. The other thing too is my phone is black, and this Kate Spade case has a black border, so I feel like it's just very chic looking as well. So lots of you have asked about this. Also, a couple pieces that I picked up from Stella Dot that I want to share. I had like a little Stella Dot showing or party or whatever you want to call it with you guys that follow me, and I had gotten a few sales, so I was able to pick up a couple pieces. But before I even show them, I have a thing for Stella Dot packaging. I'm not a major lover of everything from Stella Dot. Some of their stuff is just not really my taste, but then there are pieces that are. It's kind of nice because it can kind of hit anybody. But their boxes, I can't get rid of them because I'm just obsessed. They're so cute. And of course you could recycle, but I would never want to give somebody a gift in one of these. They'd get their hopes up and they'd think they're getting Stella Dot, and they're not. So, you know, put like a couple pencils in there or something. They're gonna get their hopes up. So anyway, but I love the packaging. But I will share with you some of the items I got. One of the things is this bracelet right here, and this just really screams me. Love it with the little turquoise. It's the lighter turquoise, and then the gold is more of a brushed, but been wearing it. You can layer this. Really been happy with this. But yes, I got this adorable wrap bracelet. So it's black and it's leather, and I believe it also came in white, and then it's got some gold detailing here, and I just love it because it will go with so much. So really love that. I'll make sure I link that below as well. The other thing that I picked up from Stella Dot with my credit was this adorable bathing suit cover up. This is by Stella Dot Beach. So basically it's like one big square, but then you can cinch it in right here, and it definitely covers your bum, which I think is very important that it's long enough. So stylish. I love anything with a V-neck neckline. That's always the most flattering on me. You can tell this is made of beautiful material. I got the size extra small, and it fit me perfectly. Next up is kind of just a like random piece, but it is something new. This is the Bay Candle by Diptyque. This is one of my all-time favorite candles. I had it before, as you can see, and it's empty, and I love when people store things in these. I always keep all of my Diptyque empties. Got some brushes in this one, but my lovely daughter McKenna gave me one for my birthday, and I have already burned it. There's just something I love about the Bay Candle by Diptyque. The last couple things I want to share with you happen to be a couple pair of shoes that I picked up within the last month and a half. Well, actually, speaking of my daughter McKenna, the first pair I want to talk about are these beauties by Mark Fisher. And even my kids know that I have such a love for nude shoes, so they know they cannot go wrong. I didn't have anything like this. I love how it has 3 different shades of nude to these shoes, but McKenna got these along with that candle for me for my birthday. She picked these out on her own. I have wore them. I love them. Oh, these just make me so happy. So anything nude shoes makes me so happy. You just can't go wrong. The other pair of shoes that I picked up that would still be in the nude category, but they are a little bit more taupey nude. They actually call this color mink. And I did talk about these beauties in the video that I did with Amy, where we shared our top 5 favorite things, current top 5 favorite things. These I love with the zippers. I love the heel on these. These shoes get you noticed, and people will stop and give you compliments on these ones. They're from Michael Kors, and Michael Kors makes a great shoe, so really happy with these. There you go, ladies. Recent little gems and goodies that I picked up that I wanted to share with you today. I am so glad that you could join me. I thank you for watching my videos and supporting what I do. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you hit the little bell, you'll get immediate notifications as soon as I publish a new video on YouTube. Also, if you subscribe to the blog, you will get an email every time I publish new content there. Make sure you tell people about me, and wish I could share with you details of my outfit today. I love this dress. Unfortunately, it is several years old. In fact, I wore this to my second daughter's open house when she graduated from high school, and that was in 2014. So that just goes to show you, you're probably not going to be able to get your hands on it. I do try to wear new pieces so that I can share those details with you, but sorry about that one. Sorry we got a little long-winded today in today's video. I tend to do that, but it is only because I have passion for what I do, passion for product, and passion for you ladies. So I hope you can appreciate it. All right, thanks again. We will see you in the next video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Have a great day.